Hello, and welcome to Freedom with Marketing. I'm Sam, the founder of Freedom with Marketing, and in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can get high quality, high paying, long-term coaching clients. So, to start off with, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you are worrying about cash flow in your business? The reason you're worrying about cash flow is because you aren't getting enough clients, and you might find that when you finish your contract with your client, that you then have to go and chase the next client in order to replace the ones that you have lost. And a lot of the time, it might feel like a little bit of a chore. It might feel like you're climbing uphill. It might feel like you're battling with your prospects just to get them to buy into your ideas, your approach, and get them to become your client in the first place. And when they do become your client, you then have to motivate them to do the work and actually put in the time, energy, and effort so they can actually get results. If you've ever felt like that before, the system and concept I'm going to share with you in this video will hopefully help you eliminate it so you can get your dream clients. Your dream clients are the ones you love to work with. They are easy to get results for because they're super motivated. They always put in the time, energy, and effort and get the results. It requires relatively little time on your end in order to get them to become a client and then to get them to put in the work to get the results. And overall, you have a fantastic experience helping them. Your clients have a fantastic experience working with you, and everything is enjoyable for everyone involved. So how do you get long-term, high-quality, high-paying clients? Well, the way that I have used in the past with my clients is you first have to get your followers and fans and convert them into loyal, hyper-engaged fans of your brand. Why do you need to have fans of your brand? Well, I recently saw a statistic today that suggested that in the last 50 years, the amount of trust that people have for each other, for strangers, has decreased by about 30%. This was on some US government website. And basically what it means is over the last 50 years, the trend is going towards people have less and less trust for each other. Now combine that with what the market's like. If you're a performance coach, you will know this as much as anyone, that anyone can come out and self-proclaim they are a life coach. Anyone can come out and self-proclaim they are a insert industry niche, whatever it is, and then add the word coach on, and everyone can basically proclaim themselves as an expert, authority and credible source. And honestly, your prospects and clients probably have had experience with these people in the past, and they've probably been burned before, and they've probably felt like they've been ripped off, and they simply have little trust for anyone and everything. I'm a client of performance coaches myself, and I fully understand skepticism, especially in the process of me finding a performance coach in different areas of my life. Now, let me share with you a story of how I found my running coach. So, if you watch any of my videos, you may or may not know, but one of my passions is long distance running, and I like to enter and run ultra marathons. And after I failed a race twice, I did not finish twice, I decided it was time to get a running coach. So what did I do? Well, there's a podcast that I had been listening to for quite a long time called the Everyday Ultra podcast by Joe Corsione. So if any of you are runners out there, go and check it out. And I had been listening to his podcast over time for several months. I really liked his personality, I liked his ideas, I liked his style, I liked what he talked about, I like what he shares when he interviews different guests and different runners. And basically, I actually look forward to receiving his new podcast and listening to it. One day he mentions he's starting to take on more running clients, and if anyone was interested, to send him an email. So immediately I got up, sent him an email. A few days later, I received an offer back, which was a pre-written email on his behalf, explaining what the offer was, what he's going to do, how he's going to help me, etc., etc. And within a few days, I became his client. And I've been working with him now for probably close to a year. And what that basically means is I am paying him monthly in order to coach me as a runner. So the key principle here is that I did not go and Google running coaches. If I did, I'd find a long list of people, and how do I choose? No. Instead, I found his podcast. I listened to his podcast because I actively want to learn about the area I want to improve in. And he then invited me to join his coaching programs, as he did with all his other podcast listeners. And that's how I became a client. He did not need to give me a sales call. He did not need to give me a lead magnet or anything else or any other sales funnel. Quite simply, he produced podcasts that I like to listen to. I liked his ideas. I became a fan of his brand and his podcast, the Everyday Ultra Podcast. And so automatically I know I can trust him. And I'm sure if you actually ask Joe his experience of working with me, he would say I'm a great client to work with. I'm probably one of his dream clients because I am easy to work with. I do the work, I am passionate about it. This is how you want to build a system for your own clients as well. This is what you want to have yourself. When you can create content consistently and frequently and it resonates with your target audience, over time, they're going to start to become fans of your brand. And when they are fans of your brand, just like me, the people who are the best clients to work with, your dream clients, they are actively consuming information, they're reading, they're listening to podcasts, listening to audiobooks, they're actively searching for ways to improve themselves, to improve their performance, which means they are motivated and ready to put in the work. They are your dream clients. The way to do it is you have to produce content that they like consistently and frequently, and the best way to do it is do it across all platforms in all formats. And then what you need to do is, just like what Joe has with me, you then need to convert your one-time clients into long-term clients who pay monthly. And you need to then redesign, plan, build your offers, your coaching program offers, so they are scalable, which means you can onboard more clients, which means you can onboard more first-time clients. It costs you less time, energy and effort to convert them into first-time clients because they know and trust you, because they're fans of your brand, because they listen to your ideas and podcasts and concepts and learn from you. And then when you do it in a scalable way, you can get as many people in as you can without it costing you too much time, energy and effort to service them and deliver results. And then the key part is, after you've delivered a result, you get them into some kind of a continuity program where they pay monthly. When you do this and you do it successfully, your monthly cash flow is going to increase month on month, and your profit margins are going to increase month on month, because it costs a lot of money, time, energy and effort to get the first time client. You might have to pay to advertise, you might have to pay a sales team a commission, you might have to take sales calls yourself, which takes a lot of time. You then have to pay for the service, for when you start to work with the client, that initial onboarding as you get to know. When you have a repeat client, you don't need to pay to get them to become a second client because you already have them. You don't need to have a sales call with them. You simply invite them to join, invite them to sign up to a program that gives them more of what you've just given them. You don't need to give a sales commission. And when it comes to servicing them, it costs less because you already know each other. They're already into your system. So your expenses remain relatively stable, but the amount of profit you get from each person paying monthly goes up and up and up. And that is how you first find your dream clients, by creating content consistently and frequently to build fans of your brand. You then convert them into first-time customers. You then convert them into first-time clients, and then you get your client, your happy, satisfied clients when they have results, and you get them into long-term, monthly or annual continuity-based programs. That's all I've got for you. I hope you found this video valuable. If you'd like to explore ways that you can partner with me and Freedom of Marketing, you'll find a description and links in. You'll find links in the description below. Right now, we have a founder's version of an offer which will help you create loyal, hyper-engaged fans of your brand. It's for about 5 people. First time we've launched it. It is built on all my experience as a direct response copywriter, creating offers for clients, selling offers and building continuity-based programs. which I'm generating millions for my client with my system. This is sort of like a significantly upgraded version of what I did for clients. And I'm looking for 5 people at the moment to become the first people to join it. More information on if you qualify and how it will help you below. That's all I've got for you. Make it a great day. See you in the next video.